Well, hello, and welcome to my introduction to your weekly dose of higher consciousness podcast and YouTube channel. My name is Liz Gracia. I'm your happy host and trumpeter of truth, so to speak. And I'm here to bring you some deeper understandings as to where true happiness, where true success, life's fulfillment, being at peace and joyful in life and having loving relationships can really exist. I am a student of Dr. David R. Hawkins, and I'm going to talk to you about him further in another podcast. You're just going to do little steps at a time. But he has spent his life with the intention of ending human suffering. And I, too, have an interest in ending human suffering because I've been through a tremendous amount of ridiculous human suffering. And I'm like, this has got to end. So I'm here to be happy and helpful and help you shift into a higher state of consciousness. So, and it's going to happen slowly but surely. You're going to take baby steps, right? You're just going to take steps. And I've done it all. I've gone through a lot of it already. So I'm going to share stories of how I've gone through it. And I'm going to make it as simple as I can and as fun as I can. So every Monday morning, I'm going to launch the podcast. And I think it's going to shoot out around, so it's available at 6 a.m. Eastern time in the United States. And every podcast is going to have 3 segments. The first one is going to be just a general topic. You know, when something comes to me, we're going to talk about it. Well, if it's something I feel is really going to move you and shift you and help you provide insights and wisdom of moving into higher states of consciousness, slowly but surely, there's going to be a topic around that. And I'm always inspired by something, so I'm just going to wing it. But you can also be guaranteed that I'm going to provide a little consciousness quiz every week. And at the beginning of the podcast, I'm going to introduce it so that you can think about it. And I'm going to give you 3 things. I'm going to say, which one of these things do you think is of higher consciousness? And then at the end of the podcast, I'll tell you what the answer is. And I'll give you a little bit of insight into why it is, perhaps. I don't know the answers to all of this, but I have a pretty good feeling about levels of consciousness now and what the energy feels like and where the power and the energy is to manifest and have a nice life is. I'm also going to provide an affirmation because I found them super powerful and helpful. And if you've never been able to speak affirmations, take it from me. I know where you're coming from. I've had a hard time, but now understanding the map of consciousness and understanding where true power comes in and where those affirmations can start to work, I'm going to help turn you around on that. And there's a little workaround in affirmations that's going to help like soften up the energy you may have in resistance to saying any affirmations because you don't believe any of them are true. So that's the 3 parts. Thank you so much for your interest in your weekly dose of higher consciousness. Again, my name is Liz Gracia. If you want to subscribe to the podcast or share it with family and friends or like-minded friends and business associates, it's going to be trumpeteroftruthradio.com. That's where you'll always find me. And on YouTube, it's trumpeteroftruth.tv.com. And what's up with the Trumpeter of Truth? Look for that in one of my other episodes. I'll talk about how Trumpeter of Truth came to me. See you soon.